penetration, our home roller devices, and also how to look after them. I've noticed a little bit, this video is also for those who've been using a home roller for a long time, because I do this too, I forget to clean it properly. So I really want to go over how we clean it and why we clean it, because we want to make sure this device is optimal and that it's actually getting us amazing results, opposed to causing it to be a bit of a stumbling block, which I've seen a little bit lately. So I wanted to just go over this. So rollers, what are they? It is an advanced tool once you've got a healthy barrier function and your skin's tolerating decent levels or international units of vitamin A, C and E and antioxidants. We want to now bring in a tool that is going to make that level more intense. So instead of layering more product, it's actually more financially clever and more advantageous for your skin's results to improve the delivery of those products. A lot of people forget this. Our skin isn't that different to physical exercise. It's our largest organ and it's incredibly intelligent. And when you start on a really good skincare plan, when you're starting to use your cleansers correctly, when you're starting to introduce active ingredients, when you're having regular treatments, the barrier comes back online and the skin actually starts behaving correctly. But it's designed to keep product out, and that's where we need to start manipulating it, just like exercise. Things have to be changed up a little bit. We can't do the exact same thing, expect it to keep progressing. We need to get more intelligent than that. So when you're applying product, as you build up that ability to be more healthy, the skin becomes actually more resistant for product penetration. So what can simply happen is the product's trapped outside and it's not getting to the living tissue where it can actually make the change. So we can help that. So this is where we go, okay, you're at that level, let's introduce a roller. There's two rollers that I dramatically love. We've got our sort of a beginner roller, I would call, and then your more advanced, your gold roller. This one's more advanced because it is a little longer and it's got twice as many needles on the canister. So you get more holes per second. Both of them are incredibly comfortable to use. A roller should not be designed to create any trauma to the skin. That's actually the opposite of what we want to do. We want to create no trauma. We want to keep a healthy barrier, but we want to just create micro little channels in the top layer of the skin, the stratum corneum. Corneum, think of corpse, dead skin cells. So it's just, they become like glued. So we were just creating little micro channels in the glue layer of the skin, which is actually allowing, once you apply your active skincare, for instead of it getting trapped up top, it's getting through those holes. And now it's getting more access deeper into the structure. This is also why when clients have a course of my medical needling procedure, they ask me, has the skincare been reformulated? Because it's completely working so much better and it doesn't sit on top anymore, it just goes straight in, which is great. And I'm like, no, it hasn't been reformulated at the moment. It's just your skin's ability to absorb or penetrate product has dramatically been enhanced. So that's exciting. So daily we roll our skin to create micro channels. So it's more about the amount of holes. The more holes, the more product penetration you'll achieve. So they have definitely had a lot of upgrades in this device over the years I've been rolling my skin. So now they are pain-free completely, and they're really about just making those microscopic holes in the skin. However, if you consider this, it's penetrating into your skin, which means bacteria and dead skin. So we want to clean it, and this I've seen a problem a lot. So they do sell a special cleaning agent with it for a reason, because we don't want to be using anything, because some chemicals can be left on the roller and then it goes into the skin and causes reactions, and then some things just simply don't do a good job at cleaning it. The needles are made of stainless steel or surgical steel, which is what they would use in an operating theatre. So the dead skin and bacteria can get stuck in those canisters. I've even seen clients bring in, there's makeup trapped in it, like mascara, and my little heart starts to get worried because then they're rolling that into their skin. So most people once a month they pour the cleaning solution into the bottom canister of the roller. It comes in a little house, and they let that soak overnight or for at least an hour, and then rinse it out. So that's really simple, but if you're finding you're forgetting to do it, you might need to use a prompt like the calendar month or some kind of routine. Some people need to clean it more often. If they're noticing the roller looking a little bit, product getting trapped in there, like dead skin cells or makeups and things like this. I don't even know how that happens because it should be rolling very clean skin, but I have seen it more times than I would like to tell you about it. So how we clean our roller will actually improve the roller's function. And I just noticed the other night I cleaned mine, and the difference in the products going in is quite substantial. So there is a lot of advantages to having a really clean, sharp roller, because at the end of the day, we're relying on this device to make sure we're not plateauing out with our skincare. And if you've got tons of microscopic holes, you're going to get your skincare in. You're going to see the change. I've been doing personally some playing with skin tightening at the moment, so I've had a lot of improvement around some areas of my eyes, and I'll talk about that later. But the roller is a big crucial point in that plan, because if I'm not getting the holes in the skin, if I'm not getting the product to penetrate, I'm losing its advantage because it's not making it to the muscle plate or to the lower layer of the skin where it's active. And I want it to get deeper because I want it to go and travel down to areas to relax muscles and to stimulate collagen, elastin factory, and to actually replenish the vitamin depletion in my skin, so it can become more younger and healthier and thicker and more glowing and more bullet point proof to, you know, the environment, because the environment's pretty harsh at this time of year. So we have to work a little bit more intelligently. And it's also the time to push, because you have shorter days, less sunlight, so you can really push the skin and enjoy the fruits of the labor. So hopefully that inspires you. Make sure you clean your rollers and enjoy rolling, because this is the time to really get those active ingredients nice and deep into the structure of the skin, so you're getting the reward. Come summer, we're going to lose a lot more vitamins because the days are longer and we're outside in the sun, which is great, but now is the time to really be getting those active ingredients deeper and putting the money in the bank, so to speak. I hope that helps. Have a lovely day, and we'll talk soon. Bye.